Good evening. How you doing? I think we're up and on. It's looking like sound is coming through. I'm going to do my everyday check because I'm always wondering. I can hear myself? Yep, I can hear myself. Cool. So let's press other buttons. Hello and good evening. How you doing? I was hoping to get on a little bit sooner. Too many little house chores had to be done. Just totally forgot I'd left my washing in the washing machine for a couple hours, so just had to scrabble to get that out, make sure it's still good, get it on the dry rack. Tried to get some practice and development studies done today, and my ADHD kicked in, and rather than actually studying the course I'm meant to be finishing, I've was asking ChatGPT questions, and the next thing I know I'm building a little batch and node script to build a little table of how I feel about how far I've studied, just so I can focus on other modules. So I've just gone around the houses to say I should have studied more, and I haven't. But yeah, it's going so far so well. Otherwise, this week, what are we on, Tuesday? Yeah, managed to start running, had my first run of the year. I haven't really made any beats, but I have picked up a new plugin. I've picked up Baby Audio Super VHS. The reason being, it was like $19.99 dollar-wise, which is like 15 quid on offer for me. So I was like, yeah, it's like £70 otherwise, unless I wait for a Black Friday offer or something, and then I usually pick other things. But I've been really impressed with Baby Audio's plugins lately, so I thought I'd get that. And it's, I'm not really know how to explain it really. Let's see if I can find something here. If I can just pick up a nice synth. So you should be able to hear this, hopefully. Okay, so that's coming through. Baby Audio Super VHS. So I'm guessing it's like modulation of some sort. So we got some saturation, some drift, and some downsampling, and some static noise. I'll pop the screen on, shall I? You don't want to keep looking at me for too long. But it's going to be nice for lo-fi, this stuff. I was thinking it'd be more useful for some synthwave. I don't know if that's in and out in a key or not. I don't think it is, that's why. Let's try to play, I don't know, Kokiri Forest there. Anyway, yeah, so I got this plugin, and I kind of wanted to, sounds a bit creepy up there. I wanted to play some stuff with it, maybe. I don't know what though. Let's ignore that for a second. What I was thinking, and I watched a short video on it yesterday by a guy who's really great. He totally does FL different to me. He works in more in patterns, whereas I'm trying to make each pattern just be on its individual track. Because I came from Logic, everything's just one track, and you just record to that track. They brought loops in later on when they realized FL was getting big. But yeah, I if you see how I work, I tend to just put everything. The bass track will just have the bass patterns on. The drum tracks, well, each drum will have its own drum pattern, usually. I start off pretty messy. I can't remember where I was going with this bit of conversation. But yeah. What we'll do then, what I wanted to do, and what I was watching this dude do, other than him trying to advertise a Razer keyboard to me, was make some synthwave. So, at the same time, just as a random gamble, if I just enable this screen so you can see, booyaka, I've just downloaded this sample pack, Popwave, Sample Magic. I just want some snare hits. There's some loops in here we're not really interested in right now. What does that take us down to? 86. So, and I want to just, yeah, play with those. I've got some nice gate. I got a little plate. I think I've got a gated reverb plugin somewhere. I just felt maybe I'll just do something 80s tonight. You know, some synthwavy magic. So that's what I'm going to try and get myself into. I'm flagging pretty bad. The last few nights I've been tired but wide awake all evening. So I was like, all right, tonight I'm going to make some time, jump on a stream, and I'm ready to collapse. So if I collapse, if I collapse mid-stream, start following, unfollowing, make some noises to wake me back up, please. Right. First thing I want to do is, if I can remember that other dude's YouTube, let's pull out a Flex plugin. Okay. And I'm trying to think now. Where did he go for his bass? Oh, I know what he did. See, I don't really use the FL stuff. I should. So we go to the bottom. We're going to look at the bass tags. If I've done this right. If that says bass and not brass, it's hard to see in this foxy face sometimes. Let's get a lower octave. I kind of like that nearly already. There's a weird noise to that I don't like. Let's keep looking, but that's not too bad. Let's put it over here. That says colossal, right? Oh, I like this better. I feel like it has to be an E. Even something like that just sounds really cool. So I guess first things first then, I need a tempo. Yeah, let's go with an 89. And then we'll go over to this. What does that give us? Alright, let's make that double time. Okay, let's make it double time. Pardon me. Yeah. Is that right? Was that what I was playing? I don't even know if this is what I'll play. G? I think I'll play an A. Drag that back there. That sounds pretty safe to work with. I don't know if that... It doesn't sound right there. Kind of like that though. Let's just tame it a little bit. Well, let's make it worse and then make it better. There's a lot of noise there. might bring that filter, that high pass back in. And you're thinking, what are you doing, Gigi? Why are you being so strange? Well, it's because I'm going to use that keybase again to bring in the sub for me. That's a bit better. What I'd like to know though is you can't really do much, can you? With it? And even though I said a couple of minutes ago I'll keep each track its own thing, not right now. How does that sound supporting that? Not very good. The only problem I've got, why have I got everything selected? Alright. I keep doing this wrong. Right, let's click on here. See, it doesn't have a nice... And it sounds out of tune. Should that be a B then? That sounds better. Okay, let's go to this one. What if we change that one to a B and bring them back together? No. What I'm going to do then, hopefully, check on my old friend on Splice. It was called Popwave. So what I'm going to do next is get the buttons right. Okay, just going to check if these samples are downloaded. So hopefully, what I should have, come to Splice, samples, packs maybe. Yeah, I think I just said it was called Popwave. All this stuff I've downloaded and rarely or never use. I use the same 3 sample packs. Let's change the colour of this. Let's give it a nice blue. I've lost it. It's back. I'm also going to say add folder to tab, or is there a favourites or something? Windows shell. Change colour. Change icon. Okay. So it's got 2 things in there and I don't know which one's which. 808s, kicks, hats. Let's get a kick. Kind of like both of those. I like that one too. That's quite airy. Let's see what else we've got to work with. So I've already picked an airy one, have I? Yep, so. That one, more of a knock, or a thump. Yeah, they can work together quite well, I think. Okay, now we just need to get some sort of snares on the bash. Kind of like that. Hey Belle, how you doing? It says BZZ if I'm reading correctly. Are you all good? Let's just whack that in there. Oh, thanks. I kind of feel like doing some synthwave tonight. Oh, what am I doing here? Actually, let's keep that clap for a second. Can we clone this? I got other plans for that clap. Yeah, that gives it a bit more of a punch, doesn't it? See what that clap does. It's a bit of a weight to get to it. Let's move that there. I kind of know what I want with a clap, but let's see if there's a more synthwavy clap. Gotta be that one. Seaside. Or Spiral. Or that. I want that one first. And then I'm gonna pull in, because I like the sound of that. I'm gonna whack that one in as well. Somewhere. Pardon me. Hey Lucy, how are you doing? I'm captain today. I'm doing well, thank you. A little bit sleepy, but I needed to get on. I think we need a little, some hi-hats really, don't we? So what does this sample suggest? Okay, let's have a play with those. I'm not fully convinced just yet, but put those on 11, and wherever, just put that. We'll put those on 11 too, so they can cut each other out. Except for I've put them all on 11 now because I've put them in the wrong place. Go to 11. Right, so it's the top one I need, I think. If I just whack 4 of those. Yeah, okay. I didn't mean to do that, but it actually sounds quite nice. I may put a more subtle hi-hat underneath. Yeah, why not? So let's grab stuff. Didn't you sleep at night, which is why you're feeling sleepy now? Oh, I just don't sleep very well. I've had some very weird, eventful, nights. I've either been doing overtime at work, or I don't know, I've just been lost in other little projects around the house. Or the one night where I was exhausted and I was about to go to sleep, we had rain outside, and Some strong winds, I guess, because I'm woke up by water dripping in my bedroom, so I was putting buckets everywhere. It's kind of like that scene from Sword in the Stone where he's sleeping in the tower. So I couldn't sleep that night because I could just hear raindrops. And I think ever since I feel tired, I go to bed, I'm wide awake for silly hours, and then I get about 4 to 5 hours sleep before I start work again the next day. I tried to sleep in my work day, but people get in the way of me doing that. I kind of like that. This is quite bouncy for saying it's just a bass right now. Hang on, let's just go back because I just heard that other little clap come in. It's around here. What if I put 2 in? Yeah, okay. I'm happy with that. Oh yeah, sorry. I only got Discord on my PC, and yeah, I haven't been on for a day. It doesn't auto start or anything. I disabled everything on my computer from auto starting because when I first got Discord just took over my machine. It was always just there, always online, always just doing its own thing, and I never really used to use Discord properly. I barely use it now, actually. I just use it for like one-on-one little chats with friends if we play a game. But yeah, I will jump on shortly and see what's going on. But let's try and get a little beat out the way here first. But yeah, hope you had a good weekend anyway. Just wait, I'm on call. Oh yeah, it's cool. I'm on stream, so we need some simps, don't we? So I'm just gonna borrow that bass line. Where shall I go? I moved them somewhere. There we go, flex. No. Meh. Definitely not. Let's try that. Yeah. do for now, I guess. This is where my brain freezes. Right, so let's have a little look. I am live on YouTube. I also found out yesterday that a couple of months ago, I created a new email address and created a TikTok just to make sure I got my JijiFox name, should I ever need to use it. And now OBS is updated. It says I can stream to a couple of different places at once. So I could, in theory, do TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. Currently, I can only do 2 on this other provider's plan. So I'm doing YouTube and thingy. But after a lot of messing around, and because I didn't use a phone, I used a computer, I was locked out of my JijiFox account all evening until I was like, maybe I made an email address. I'm sure I did. And then I went through Google trying to find it. No. Then I was like, if I made an email address, what would I call it? So I wrote down the first thing, tried that, and managed to recover the Gmail account. From the Gmail account, managed to find the TikTok. So I've logged into a TikTok, which I've used once to upload a few videos. I've uploaded a few of the stream clips. But yeah, if that grows and can pass the requirement, and I also, I've just sent some screenshots over and some information. If I can get verification to stream on there, then I'll also connect Twitch as well. But yeah, sorry, Twitch. I'll also connect TikTok, but yeah, we'll see what's going on. I looked at TikTok for like 3 seconds and it's just an alien thing to me. I just have no idea what's going on. I want no part of that, but I'm happy to stream to it. Just don't expect me to use it. So first one we've got is an E. I need some... Your YouTube chat box isn't open. Okay. So, let's have a look at that. It seems to allow me to put stuff in here, but yeah. Is it a subscriber thing, maybe? Because I know Twitch is, you have to subscribe to chat in the box. So I'm wondering if it's similar on YouTube. I like how YouTube's a couple of seconds, well, about 30 seconds later than me actually talking. So I'm just watching myself come in like an old man to stare at the screen closer to see if it's going to give me any more info. That's what I keep doing here, because I've got this microphone in front of me and I put a pop shield on to try and get rid of the, was it plosive sound? And all I keep doing is getting my nose stuck in it. Okay, and this mask is fogging up ever so quickly. So let's have a little look, because for some reason every time I change these, they go back. So see. Yeah, why have I got that going on? There we go. Not exactly what I wanted, but that'll do for something. I'm gonna make another one. Sounds a little too harsh. Let's change that first. You should cut out the eyes and replace it with some black mesh. Oh, I tried this. I bought this mask a couple of months ago. I tried black mesh, I couldn't read the screen with it. I've tried all sorts of this and that, so this is the closest to best thing I've got really. Is there's actually sunglasses shades in here holding it in, so I can see through them, but my problem is right now it's just fogging up a little bit, but it's yeah, it's fun, it's worth it. Don't know what to do about your big nose though. I've just got to keep it away from the microphone. That's what it is. I'm just there like this all the time with it. But luckily, because the pop shield's here, you're not hearing, hopefully hearing as much noise on it. Hopefully. I don't know what I've done here. I've accidentally clicked something with an arpeggiator, and it's kind of just gave me such a cool little... I wasn't planning for that, but I love this. Gotta learn to keep your nose out of stuff. Oh yeah, it just happens all the time. It's got a mind of its own. That's a happy accident with this little beat. I'm gonna keep it. They all need mixing before they all start falling in. But I'm actually just looking for like a little pad or something, I guess. Also, let's change these chords. Let's just focus on one. Just one. There we go. Okay. Let's come away from this synthwave pack because I think it's limiting me. How do I do that? How do I... There we go. All. Tags. Let's go to pad. That could work. That could actually work. Let's just see what else we got. That's closer to what I wanted. Let's add some fifths onto these chords. You as well, get in line. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll take those thirds. Not do that. That was the fifth. Let's take that one. See how that sounds. That's halfway to where I want it to be, but that, first of all, that release is too much. I'll leave it. Ew, no. There's too many fancy things going on here. Not that. Too high for that. Oh, I kind of want to play Mario now. No, but I love that sound as well. They all sound so fun to use, man. What's that called? Cosmogyra? Cosmogyra? Who knows? But I'll try and remember it. You know what? I'll find it somewhere else because I kind of have the feeling I know what I want. So, let's have a look. How's it going, Polydrip? How you doing? Hello there. Was it the Elmac Clark? Thelma Clark. I'm such a slow idiot here. How you doing, Thelma? And thanks so much, Lucy. You are recruiting people. I feel like we're starting a cult here, but I've got nothing evil or manipulative to sell. What's with the mask? Respectfully, I like. Oh, cheers. Yeah, I wanted to stream, but I don't want to be plastering my face all over streams. I'm not like, I mean, there's my face some places on the internet, I guess, But yeah, I just thought it'd be a little bit more interesting to hide my face and do this. I just wanted to, I don't know, I kind of wanted something a little different. Plus I thought it'd stand out a bit than just seeing a bunch of, you know, just seeing someone a little bit different here. Thank you so much for the follow as well, Polydrip. It's just popped in. I'm getting none of these fancy sound effects what I thought I'd get. But I've got a stock heart image come up. So we are growing here. This is so mad. I've been used to the last couple of months of just been playing to myself. And then, yeah, out of nowhere, I've gone from like 3 followers and we're up to like, what, 12 now? This is amazing. Right, I'm getting distracted. I'm feeling the love. That's what it is. What I'm thinking I want is like a road sound. I've got one there, I think. Feels a bit soft though. Can we do anything with that? Some vintage chorus. Actually, let's whack a bit of saturation on it. I am, yeah, thank you. And a lot of it's to you. 50% of these follower increase are coming on your referral, which is really great. I'm very appreciative. And yeah, whatever I've done to deserve that, hopefully I'll keep doing for you and keep entertaining. And hopefully for anyone interested in a bit of production, you can learn from what I do or learn not to do what I do. I am looking now. I've still yet to figure out how to get my drop downs and my right click menus to appear on there, which is annoying. I'm just looking for a plugin. Here we go, saturation knob. It's not really doing much, is it? There we go. Just get a bit, make it a bit rough around the edges. Right, where have I turned those off? So it's in there, it's very subtle, it's in the back. I both love and hate this sound. It's because there's like 2 things going off at once. Is it that one? And I would love to split them. I don't know what to do with this sound. I want to keep it somehow. I think it needs some pruning though. Right, how's that sound? There we go. At first you had only 3 followers, and then I joined your stream. Pretty much, yeah. And it's been a quick one. I mean, you joined this year, right? I think I've been streaming since at least the start of December. Maybe a little bit sooner, but I think I was deleting the streams after because they weren't going too well. But yeah, it's definitely been snowballing lately, which is quite fun. Right, I need to come back to the start. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this anymore. That key bass is just not doing what I want it to do. I'm going to borrow this sampler track, bring it up here, and see if we can find something to make a nice subby bass to replace that key bass. Actually, let's go back to that sample pack. I didn't even give it a chance. Does it have any bass? Oh, it does have bass one shot. That one could work. That one could work very well, I think. Right. Let me just borrow that bass pattern. I'm going to bring it over to the sampler, which has the bass sample, hopefully. doesn't. Let's try again. That's a bit better. I'm hoping that's in C. Sounds a bit strange. Let me just run a tuner through it. Oh, it is C, but as you can tell from this tuner, it's quite far out. So let's set that to stretch. Fine tune. This is like tuning my guitar all over again. Oh. Okay. Let's stick with that. Just run that against the bass. Might need to come up there. Maybe. Nah, it works well. So that's going to work as a sub to that bass that's got a bit more body and character to it. It sounds like it's clipping a little bit. Let's have a look. Yeah, but it is actually staying in tune better than that key bass did. Now at the start of the stream, when I made the key bass line from the other one, that was too sharp, too flat. So just double check. What we got going on there? Is that D? G. All right, let's try F sharp. That's better. All right. Does that line up with? Much better. And because I'm using two instruments for the bass, I'm going to route both of those. Well, which is just overpowering. All right. So they're both going to a bus, which contains both of them before it goes to the mixer. Which then, I'm going to grab this kick drum, route that over, which allows me then, hopefully, if I bring them on. There we go. What I'm going to do is sidechain, which is using limiter, if I'm on the right one, dynamics, limiter, there we go. What I can do is every time the kick drum hits, which is geometry, I can then make it affect the volume of the basses. So every time the kick hits, I want the bass to cut out slightly. But I don't think I've got this right. Yeah, what is going on here? So that needs to route over to here, which it just doesn't seem to want to do. Okay, so it's going on. Oh, synth bass geometry. Yeah, silly me, I clicked the wrong one. Kick delay. So you can see every time we have the kick hit, we got these dips. And what I'm also going to do, I'm just going to play the drums. I'm going to have a go with this plate reverb plugin I got. Ooh, but not that bad. I'm not sure, you know. I might have to make a different bus for the plate reverb, because I think there's certain drum hits there which aren't benefiting. They're making that reverb sound a little bit off. So I'll tell you what, let's whack this here, this track. I'm just gonna whack a different color. Let's make it yellow for the time being, just so it stands out. So that one I like. I think that kick is not suitable. So we're gonna take this kick and we're gonna take that snare. That snare even. So first, send that one over. And then send that one over. Turn this track on. Nothing happens. Okay, now we've got some sound. This is now going to become a reverb track only. We'll try again. I can't tell if it's doing anything, you know, to the to that kick. Only one way to find out. Let's give it one more try, and if we can't, I'm going to move on. Ah, that'd explain a fair bit, wouldn't it? I can see why. Right. I'm having a right slow little night tonight. That's much better. Everything's affected now. I'm glad there's still producers making the music with MIDI like I do. I'm weak for a bit of synthwave, if I'm honest, a bit of like synthwave and vaporwave stuff. And then yeah, because I had a new plugin today, which is I got a plugin with a discount code of 1986, and I was just like, I haven't made some synthwave for a couple of months, so I need to have a go. But yeah, I get lost like each day or each time I try and stream. There's a totally different genre I'm going for, just having a little play. But yeah, I'm just dying for some synthwave. Have you tried Xenology? No, what's Xenology? I can actually try and just give it a little Google. I'll have a little look. Ooh, it's a synth. I will have a little look. I'm interested. It's rolling, so I'm definitely interested. Ah, it's this knock here, isn't it? Maybe I can fix it there, actually. There's just the sound coming from that kick I'm not a fan of, and right now I just don't know how to get it. Okay, so it's around there, which is not too far. That's better. persevering, isn't it? There we go. Alright, I could be messing around for ages trying to get this drum tweaking right, and it's not going to happen. What's the difference between electromechanical reverb and normal reverb? I'm not sure myself. Funnily enough, a very long time ago, when I was at university, I didn't know what to write a dissertation on, and I was studying. I was studying music production and popular music, and I did a dissertation on if people prefer the sound of natural reverb, because like back in the day, there used to be like massive chambers, like longer tunnels and stuff, and that's kind of like that's a form of reverb. I can't remember what to call them now. Like an echo chamber kind of thing. And I recorded in a cathedral to try and capture that digitally to emulate it. And then I also just used like a reverb rack in a studio and ran some music through both. My results from people I polled saying, do you prefer song A or song B? Randomized it each time. My results came back 50-50. It was just the most pointless dissertation ever written, because it was saying nobody cares for the difference. But I guess, like, I don't know what normal reverb is, but I know there's different types of reverb. You know, like I've used plate reverb for this, but there's also gated, and gated came from an accident in the studio in like the 70s or 80s with like a band called Genesis, Peter Gabriel, Phil Collins and such, that I'm aware of. This could all be very wrong, you know, if you Google it. But I think whilst they were recording drums or recording something in the main studio room, the people inside the studio, like the producers and the rest of the band inside the studio bit itself in the booth, pressed the talkback button to talk to the drummer and left the button on whilst they were recording, and the music coming through the speakers from the booth into the main room, and then it was going back out through the talkback mic, and that was causing this artificial reverb, which is why you get this big kind of like this kind of big reverb sound I'm going for here. No, not that one. I've lost it. That one. That. And I think that's what I'm trying to emulate there. Is what's known as gated reverb. But there's a few. There's like spring reverb, and all sorts. But yeah, I'm one of those people who will tend to like ADHD off onto one little point of something and really focus, and then have zero understanding for the larger universe of around it. But yeah, there's a fair few different reverbs, and some of them, like gated reverb, once this band Genesis found this out, it became like the sound of 80s drums. And then a few bands, I think in the 2010s, tried to re-bring it back into pop music. But it's very iconic. It's a very 80s sound. Different reverbs, I guess, are used in a more key in different genres, maybe. But if I'm honest, when I'm making like lo-fi, boom bap, or generally anything really, if I'm recording some acoustic guitar and a voice, I just whack the standard reverb on here and just tweak the taste. It's only when I'm playing with like synthwave, it's like, right, let's look at my gated plugins and see what I can use. I just want to throw all the plugins on, because with like synthwave and vaporwave, I feel like I can use all these iconic synths and presets and you know, different modulations. Whereas if I try and put it into other stuff, it doesn't feel like it fits. Anyway, I've been waffling for a little bit. We're closing in on an hour, and so far I've just got some chords, a bass, and a drum beat. I think we need some sort of melody. It sounds quite full. Let's mute that little thing for a second. It's getting a bit late here, otherwise what I would love to do with synthwave is pick up my guitar and whack it through a few distortion plugins and see what I can make. But nah. Let's see what we can do with some kind of brassy sound. Maybe not that one. Let's turn those off a sec. Might help us find something. Okay, let's see what else we can play with. Nostalgia pack. That sounds nice. Gangster synth. Everything feels a little bit lost. That might work. Oh, I like the glide on it. So much a pitch bend. So is that the BA one here? Seems so. And that is around there. So. Hey, where'd you go? Come back. I was about to say, we'll keep this nice and simple. Why is he doing that? Scroll to the left, stay still. It's going to sound like an old guitar riff. Quite like that so far. Just keep this pattern again. Kind of know what I want, but I'm doing it in the wrong order. that back around. Oh, that is so cool. So I'm still new. This plugin I bought a couple of months ago in the Black Friday deal. It's got a battery lever on it. So if I play it and the battery goes down, that is so cool. So low, it's like an old cassette player. You run out of battery and it just falls to pieces. I love it. If I could, I'm totally going to use that automation at some point. Maybe not tonight, but definitely. I need to learn of this a little bit more. I was just looking for a release. I can see it on the envelope. That might work. Alright, let's bring in everything else again. On solo. So that's becoming our focal riff now. So let's just see what it's doing. There's a little bit of like a clicking kind of sound we want to deal with. Bring in the basses. See if I can set those the same color. That's better. I don't know what to do with this sound. I love it. But I just don't know how it's going to be compatible with what I'm doing. Let's make it wide. That was it. It just needed some widening. Okay. Okay. I don't trust this. That's better. Let's just add a cut-off on that. I'm getting trapped in that sidechain thing again. All right, I'm getting away. I'm getting away. That's just doing what it wants. This is a bit dry. That'll do the job. Make it a bit narrower. How does that behave with other things around? Yeah, cool. You're cozy in that sweater. Yeah, I mean, it's just the temperatures right now, isn't it? I'm just in lazy clothes all the time at the moment. I'm working from home as well, unless it's like Thursdays and weekends when I actually leave the house to see people. I'm just going to be in the laziest gear for the next couple of months until we get some spring. But yeah, this is one of my favourite lazy ones. There is another one, but I'm pretty sure I wore it on a stream a couple of days back, so I was a bit mindful not to wear it. It's been minus 15 in Toronto. And last week it was minus... Oh my god, I could not handle that. We've had minus 5 here last week, and that was too much for me. The fact of having to like de-ice my car twice in a day. Yeah. Minus 15. I'm the same. Yeah, I couldn't handle that. I don't think I can leave England if it gets colder than here. Maybe going outside because I have to. Well, yeah, but sometimes I have a feeling that you only go outside because you have to in good, like in the summer as well. I know, unless it's, you know, to, you know, get like pocket burgers and things. Do you still get pocket burgers? I love that invention. I want a pocket burger. I love and hate this synth. I don't know what to do with it. Yeah, I don't think flange is the right thing for it. Phaser maybe? I recently had pocket cheese in the wrapper. What, like slices of cheese? I could probably do a few of those and they'd make me feel ill. But I couldn't understand it. Yeah, I like it too, this sound, but I just feel it's something about it. Just needs taming somehow. We've got a rate for this anywhere? play. See what that does. So when everything's playing, it's very subtle, but then if you bring things out, right. I kind of want a version of this that just plays the lows and a version that plays just the highs. This is really just going to take control of me, this thing is. And if I move it, it just doesn't sound as good either side. I'll do it another day, but yeah, right now we'll just keep it as one because I'm just never going to move on. So I'm going to ignore that. We're going to move on to this one. Where's that playing? Ah, okay. So I did the exact opposite of what I said I would do at the start of this stream, which was put everything on its own track, and I've been recording everything to the bass guitar track. So let's drag all that out. Individually sliced wrap sliced cheese, no way. I could kind of do that, but like I said, I could do about 2 or 3, and I think I'd start to feel a bit sick, but I eat burgers. Supposed to have it with my coffee and breakfast, but I forgot. You're meant to have the cheese with the breakfast? Like, what do you do? Do you dip it in the coffee, or was it to put on a breakfast? Oh, sorry, now I've read fully. I only realised after. So it came with the breakfast, but then you forgot to have it. Ah, okay. Maybe the Twinkles could have its own moment. Yeah, that's the thing. What I try to do is I try to make everything, or as much as I can at once from one idea. So I put an idea down and I spark everything that could fit from it. And then I try to make a different idea, just bouncing off it. So kind of like a verse and a chorus kind of thing. And then when I've got those both ideas, I start spreading them out and arranging what can come on and what can't. It's a very strange way. After like being a songwriter for years, doing it this way is very odd, but it kind of makes sense. It's kind of like I make everything all at once and then unpack afterwards. It kind of sounds a little bit like ADHD. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense too. I like when I'm dragging that this FL just keeps glitching. How much did I make? There we go. Just bring those out a second. They are most likely all on the wrong tracks. It doesn't matter. Oh, things are going crazy. What I should do, which I always forget to do, maybe I should save this. let's quick do that. Let's get it on. All right, that's saved. Now, do I want a new instrument or do I want something else? Not a piano? Something like that's quite nice and simple. 2, 3, 4. But not simple enough to record. Let's go again. And where did that go? Oh my god, what am I doing? Right, let's make it easier. Bring a new pattern over here. We're going to make it unique. Wipe everything out and try one more. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Nope. That D sharp. D, don't we? That sounds much better. One thing that would be a massive breather for this track as well would be if I could find out where I'd put the bass guitar. Because I've done this a very strange way now. Yeah, so if I grab... I think the bass needs to change. It shouldn't be the same all the way through because it's going to get very tiring. And it's basically just like an arpeggiator right now. It's just playing very, well, like a sequencer. Actually, that might work. Let's try one more time. do something with this bit now. Almost there. I think that sounds good for at least for a verse bass, or at least half the verse bass. So I think it sounds nice to, like, if you were just to come in from a chorus, that sounds great. But I don't know. I think for the second iteration, maybe. Come on, copy over. Yeah. It may be that it reverts between these two patterns. So speaking of ADHD, that synth when it just came in then, I just saw a meme earlier and it had those two Muppets on it, like the scientist ones. It's like when I'm trying to sleep at 3 a.m. and then that little, was it beaker? Okay. Me, 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 me. And it's just, this synth has just totally put that in my head. Yeah, ADHD is a underdiagnosis. I don't know what the word is. The word's just not strong enough for me. What I also want, which I don't have yet, right, I just wanted to add another drum sound, but I don't know which one to add. Actually, these congas, I'm not going to use congas. They're in my template and I'm not going to use them. But what I do want, I was about to say, some of that, but without the Rick Astley-ness. I worry sometimes if you got the right sample, if you could Pavlovian, like, traumatize people. If you get the right one from the start of Never Gonna Give You Up, people are thinking they're being rickrolled and it just pushes them out of reality for a second. Might be that one. You're coming with me. Right. Now I've done this. Where have I brought that to? Because I'm on a bass pattern right now and I don't want that. I feel like I've just lost that. You know what, let's just change the colour of it. I'm ruining my template here. There we go, great. So there shouldn't be a pattern in that channel right now. So let's just bring them out of the way. And worry about what the hell's going on over there in a second. Let's just make a new pattern. Okay, so we got this. Just make sure it's working. Let's take that from the start, shall we? Make this easier. Does that work? Yeah, I don't need that one. So that's that pattern. Ooh. So when that's happening, it's because the sample is set to resample and not stretch. So if I play now, sounds a little bit better. So that needs to come over one, I think. Why aren't you playing? That's a bit of a shame. Never mind. If I make that 2. If I bring it in early. There we go. Right. This is just like a little cliche, little drum fill. I just want to bring it in somewhere. Just to make sure. Not that recurring. And not in that time in. Stuff like this is good just for the end of the bar. I will happily send you beats without bass to practice on them. What kind are you thinking? Are you thinking stuff like this or some more chilled out stuff? Because I do actually need an excuse to learn the piano or the key, you know, some jazz piano and some keys and stuff. So I could even just try and learn something there. But yeah, happy to send anything over. Yeah, if you want to have a little jam. I also need to pick up my guitar, actually. I need to pick up a lot of things. That, you know, my tomatone, saxophone, keyboardophone, and solder the stuff I've got over there under that light. Yeah, it sucks having ADHD. I've got all the curiosity for things in the world and none of the focus to stick to one. But yeah, happy to. If there's anything you can remember that I've done, if you want to play with the bass, let me know. I'll have a look. But yeah, otherwise, I'll just send whatever ideas I've got when I make them. So where's this coming in? I've already forgotten what it's called. 6. Cannot find where I've just made that. Okay, so you're Tom. There. Does that need to have some sort of kick to it, I think? Just need a bit more power. Right, let's have a go with that. No, not there. That's better. Okay. I'll be very bad. I doubt it. Plus, I think I'm absolutely struggling in front of people making a beat right now. You know, you have to, if you think you're going to be bad, you have to go through being bad to be good. I can't remember what the Adventure Time quote is, but it's like, you suck at something and it's like the first step to not sucking as much kind of thing. But no, it'll be fun. Plus I know that you like Joe Dart, so it can't be bad. Because if you like him, you'll probably end up trying to learn his stuff. I would love to learn to play the bass really well. There's these like Japanese female funk bassists that keep popping up on my Instagram playing like 80s like Sonic and video game soundtracks and just doing a lot of slap bass, and it just makes me want to give up. And it makes me want to bounce and then give up afterward. Oh, 1612. I love that because it's like, I think that's the one where the chords are literally 1612. I can't remember what key it's in. But yeah, I love when they're just very basic with the names, like 3 on E, which is just, you know, nothing like that. But what is going on there? What is that sound? I like it. It's just that kind of thing. Is literally. I miss my bass, but I can't bother to plug it in. I want to play some Wolfpack now. I'm going to take this from the top because I'm just in my own little world with this. I've just gone too far in. I can't remember what's going on. Oh, I don't know if you can for bass, but there's these little plugs you can get, and they just run off a battery. They're like a dongle that just goes into the bottom of the guitar. My friend lent me his once, and you can just plug your headphones in. So you can just plug that straight into your bass or your electric guitar, and just play with headphones silently, like no one else can hear you. I used to use it at work. He saw me practicing in my car and lent it me. I need to get one. I was talking to a friend earlier and they were like, I don't think I could try streaming. I'll be waffling about stuff and just not stick on topic. I was like, yeah, because I don't do that. Let's just have a little look. Vox. Portable amp. I think it was Vox. Yeah, so it's called a Vox amp plug. Let's see if they make one for bass. They do. It's like 45 beans. But if you're ever interested, I'm kind of interested now. I'm probably going to look on AliExpress and look for the. Oh, have you got one? Oh, cool. You misplaced it somewhere. See, that's why I had to give mine back straight away, because I liked it too much. I knew I'd lose it. Anything to do with my guitar, I have to buy 2 of them or replace a lot. I turned to my gig at Christmas with about 4 capos, 200 picks, twice as many cables and everything, and I think I still lost a capo or 2. Definitely lost a Christmas hat. Right, take this from the top. Cacophony. From the top. Just so we should have like a chorusy kind of idea in terms of energy, and then it calming down to like a verse idea. when it needs a build up really. But the foundation's there. It's coming together, which is cool. So I'm happy for that. I don't think I copied those very well, did I? Let's push these to the bottom, what I don't need. And the sampler as well for the time being. And drum loop, hi-hat loop. That's the first time in a very long time that I haven't just borrowed a drum loop off Splice. I've just got on with this myself. Tape noise can go down there for the time being. This just makes arranging a little bit easier, I think. I'd like to know how this arpeggiator is working and see what options it's got behind it. I just don't want to tweak anything. So what I might do is, I said I wouldn't look at this now, but I'm totally gonna do it. So what I may do, get an EQ somewhere. All right. Yeah, it's that squeaky one again. That's the one I want. It's got too much of that high in it though. What I'm trying to do is just isolate it from the highs. Maybe that'll do it. Oh, and while I'm here, I want to do more things to it now. Okay, let's see if my new plugin can help. I want to see what this does. Let's just take that filter off. Oh, it has got delay on it. But not the delay I want. Alright. Let's keep playing with this. It says delay gone. And let's put my own delay on it. We make our own delay with blackjack and hookers. Screw the delay. Yeah, that's better. How does that react? So in the verse, this is more, this little arpeggiator is a little bit more narrow. So it's just using these frequencies and cutting out all of this high. And then I can turn it off for the chorus. So that's kind of getting an idea to it, really. There's so much more ideas just streaming out my head that I want to do with this. I want to try some sound effects. I want to try actually messing around with the drums a little bit and adding some transitions and risers. So what I've got right now is like a hook idea, a verse, a hook idea, a verse. So what I'm also going to do is destroy things, because why not? No. Take everything and bring it over another 8 bars, which gives me 8 bars at the start to play with. Let's get an intro marker. Let's get a hook. There's only 8 bars of that, right? Yeah, so then we got, I'm just going to call that one verse then. Or try, if it lets me. I'm pressing all the wrong keys. There we go. Oh, it's making them over here. I was wondering what's going on. Because, you know, that seems smart. I haven't got any more hidden. Cool. Right. So from here. Let's get another hook going. And then another verse. So, it's basically, you could put another hook on the end, I guess, double it up, and then outro this would probably be an easy way. And of course, these need arranging better, you know, to bring things in and out properly. But say then, yeah, we've got a verse to there, hook, and then I'm just going to make some sort of nice intro and outro on this. Spell outro correctly, which would be great. Probably not that as a start. There's nothing on that pattern, is there? So if I take that, I only want that happening half the time. Oh no, I only want that happening half the time. I don't want it happening all the time. So, and let's take that. This is a very lazy intro creation, this. What's that one? So I'll just catch up on these chats here. I've been totally in my own little world. So it's lost somewhere. It's truly lost. No, you will find it. You will find that little amp plug for your bass the moment you are looking for something else. Like, you know, there's when you look for something and you find something else and get distracted. I do that all the time. I was looking for a cable the other day to hook my mic into... Why am I lying? I'll be honest. I was looking for a load of audio cables, so whilst my little brother was here playing Call of Duty, I could hook the microphone audio out of the control pad into this computer so I could record angry French people and sample them back and play it at them to annoy them, just to whilst he was killing them on a deathmatch in Call of Duty. I didn't have enough cables, so I will do that again soon. I used to do it on GTA. It's fun. Um, and so yeah, when I was looking for that, I ended up finding that I've got a spare Nintendo DS that I need to fix up and a load of other stuff. So after playing Mario 64 for half hour, I forgot what I was looking for. What else we got? We got some emojis I can't see very well, but it says when you're done with stream, check Discord. I shall do. I will get it loaded up. And you didn't reply to my message. Is your chat box closed? Sorry, is this a YouTube chat box? I will have a look. The way it should be is that the YouTube and the Twitch one should merge into one chat for everyone. But I've lost my browser. Let's have a look. From what I can see, I can add stuff. Oh yeah, YouTube can't see the Twitch chat, which is a bit strange. I mean, you've got the on-screen chat, but I thought they all just got together and made friends. But let's have a look. So I've just wrote on the YouTube chat comment. There we go. It's popped up on my OBS saying it came from YouTube. And I can't see it on my screen anywhere. There's definitely something funky going on with YouTube by the look of it. And I don't know what to do to figure it out. Let's have a look. Yeah, that doesn't say, that just says multi-platform read only. I don't know what's going on because I can go on from YouTube screen itself. I can add comments. I have to check the settings either tonight, most likely in the morning, and just see what's going on. But there's definitely something funky going on. What am I drinking? I'm drinking ginger beer. I've got like a fridge full of them at the moment for some reason. Every now and then Amazon's like, here's a crate of 24 of something for £8. And I'm like, yeah. So I am addicted at the moment to ginger beer, mainly because I got addicted to cream soda and then they cut it. I ordered it and it was like, we'll deliver in July. After getting like next day delivery on this stuff. So I'm on ginger beer for a while until the Scottish geniuses over at Bar decide what other soft drink they're going to have on offer for next month. So where am I going with this? I don't know why these claps are in the conga field. Almost there with that. It needs a sub before it. There. Ah, too slow. It's too much of a... See what I mean? It's getting there, but it's just it's like a rise up to it, but it's just been hit in the face. Put that back on. kind of helpful. So if it isn't the chorus, the highs twinkly sound's going to be hidden. I just need something there to bring the bridge up a little bit. Let's see if I can quick find something for that. I know I used a few different things on the last one. There's always actually All Reliable. All Reliable is oh, what's the synth one shot? I like these. Oh baby, that's pretty smooth. Okay, not what I was after. What I'm after is not in this pack, which is not a problem, because I will have more all about the place in hundreds and hundreds of these folders, which I'm never going to pay attention to. Oh, the 80s Cyberpunk. What did I put in there? Kind of, but not exactly. But that's kind of what I was thinking about. So you want stuff like this, which is half the time is just a cymbal played backwards or something. And you use them as risers to help build, kind of like build up the energy to it. So to have a nice drum kit anywhere. Percussion, snares, hi-hats. What do you come into percussion? Right, I'm just gonna whacking crash and see what comes up. Hopefully not a bandicoot. That couldn't sound more generic EDM if we wanted to, but let's have a go with it. So what you do, you got the sound, play it backwards. So basically what you can do, if I get this right, is it time? No, is it multiply? Yeah. So you just play it backwards and you stretch it to taste. There might be two playing here, so let me stop that one. That kind of thing. And then what you would also normally do, not normally, but what is known to be done, I guess. Can I turn that all the way off? Oh, no, because it's being silly. You affect one, you affect them both. Let's make it unique. Make unique. Okay, so now if I tell you to reverse, yeah, the other one behaves. And then I can push you back down to normal. Kind of that is the kind of gist of it, but you would use better sounding cymbals and tweak the taste, I guess. You can see it's making an effect already. It's just too dry and in the way right now. But yeah, I'm just going to play those first few bars from the start of the intro to the chorus. So yeah, that kind of does the job, but it's more of a crutch right now. It's more of a temporary ramp to get us where we need to go. But that is definitely something that I'm gonna have to tidy up and come back to. I have a problem with streaming where I keep starting new song ideas and then I never actually continue them. So what I'm going to do is probably pick this one up and go at it again and just start seeing. Now I've arranged a pattern. I can play with the drum sounds and possibly the keys and stuff, and start automating some EQs and start patching this, because in the couple of months that I've been streaming, I've been making ideas from a sound or a sample or a melody, but not actually finishing anything. So the important thing with producing is to finish your stuff, not just to have finished stuff, but because it's just so easy to it's just so easy to start things, because when you start an idea, it's full of potential. It can go in any way. The more effort you put into it, the more you have an idea eventually of where you want it to go. That's when it narrows in and gets harder. So I'll pick this up on a stream soon. Thursday I will play a little bit of video games. It's looking like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, because I've just not picked up anything else right now. Although I may replace it at some point with something just as calm and collected. If I'm playing anything what requires me to pay attention and stuff, then, and frame rates and reaction, I may have to get my laptop out, stream from the laptop, play on the PC, or vice versa, and it's flipping the setup. But yeah, may play some Pokemon. I'm half tempted to play, whilst I've still got Game Pass, play Little Kitty Big City. But to be honest, I just play that when I'm half asleep and I should be going to bed. But yeah, if there is a schedule on my Twitch page saying that I'm playing on Thursday, there is also a note on my Twitch page saying don't pay attention to the schedule outside of this week, and that this week is any week of the week we're in. So right now it says I'm playing this Thursday, I'm going to play this Thursday. That does not mean I'm playing next Thursday or the Thursday after. I don't do commitment well, so yeah, we'll see how that goes. Hey look, there's me in full screen. So yeah, I'm going to hopefully pick this up soon. We are on Tuesday. Maybe I can sneak a stream in tomorrow, maybe not. I have no idea. But the next music stream, I'll try and pick this up. I also, after talking to, was it Siwa on the last stream, I'm kind of tempted to, I might make a little drum and bass beat at some point, but that's all down to me figuring out in the day beforehand how to make a drum and bass beat, other than just chopping up some almond break drums. I need to get some synthy ideas. This tonight was just me messing around, because I love synthwave, but I don't know any of the good instruments for it. But it turns out Flex, which is a built-in keyboard synthesizer, whatever, for FL, just has some cool little packs, which I saw on YouTube earlier. So this went quite well for saying I went in not planned. Hopefully we'll finish it on the next one. But yeah, hopefully also I will see you guys Thursday. And if not, I will catch you very soon. Hope you all have a wonderful evening and night.